Hey guys, Hikaru here, welcoming you to another video. So I've watched video after video after video on Pokemon's relation to the real world. How people accuse it of being racist, how people accuse it of promoting animal abuse, how people generally regard it as a masochistic series just because it pits animals against other animals. Too often, we trainers are subjugated for doing something we enjoy, breeding and training animals until they're in the topmost form to beat the ever-living shit out of other animals. Alright, not off to a good start. Anyway, the purpose of this video is to highlight a few things that these animal rights activists are missing about the Pokemon series, and really, about life in general when you get down to it. First off, there's the criticism of the Pokemon series for your abuse of the in-game animals, Pokemon. No. Wrong. Newsflash, people, Pokemon could incinerate you if they wanted to. It's like forcing a lion into a cage with pebbles. It's just not going to do it unless it wants to. And if it doesn't, then it's totally going to maim you. No, the core of Pokemon is, in essence, to prove yourself worthy to these animals, and to befriend them over the course of your adventure. Whether that's to beat the Pokemon League, or to complete the Pokedex. This series is an experience in friendship. You're supposed to grow attached to these sprites as if they were your own pets, despite them just being a bunch of code. That's what makes this series an RPG. You're supposed to roleplay. And yes, just like there are stat whores in Skyrim and Fallout, there are IV/EV/nature whores in Pokemon. There's nothing wrong with it, they can enjoy the series how they want to, but when they first started, they didn't just automatically want to breed for perfect IVs, they just wanted to catch a whole bunch of weird creatures and train to be the very best alongside them. See, that's what these activists and angry parents are missing. This is a game about attachment. Yes, you're growing an arbitrary number representative of these creatures' strength, and they don't actually have real feelings, but they're yours, they belong to you, and they have a place in your theoretical heart. This is why it's so hard to just delete the file without transferring your partners to preserve them. This is why the end of the game, where it flashes your team on screen for you to bask, feels so satisfying. This is why in Gen 5, Team Plasma were the antagonists. They're trying to forcibly break these in-game characters' attachments with their best friends for the minority of people who abuse them. Come on, it's basically a direct analogy for what PETA is doing to the franchise. To be brutally honest, Pokemon is an amazing series, and each game is fantastic in its own unique way. Except X and Y, but hey, they can't all be winners. In any case, these games are absolutely phenomenal, and even X and Y deserve your own judgment. These games are there to teach the power of friendship. A Pokemon can't go strong without your love or attention after all. While I'm not going to sit here and try to be all philosophical and say Pokemon is like the meaning of life or something, but I do think that it's a lot deeper than people make it out to be just because it's considered a kid's game. And for those who are trying to separate us from our friends, our Pokemon, I think we can all agree that that would be the worst thing to do. At the end of the day, Pokemon is more than just a game. It's a series that teaches so many things. To strive for the best in yourself in Gen 1, to respect those who have fallen in Gen 2, the importance of balance in Gen 3, to respect things out of your control in Gen 4, to fight for what you believe in Gen 5, and to cherish each and every living thing in Gen 6. I truly believe that this series will be with me for my entire life, that it will never die or fade into obscurity, because no matter what happens, I'll always be the very best, like no one ever was.